Hey family, welcome back to my channel. As you see, I'm doing another missing person reading. Let me see here. Okay, family looking for answers in February disappearance of North Carolina mother of three, Jewel Sykes. And this is Jewel's right here. I want to give a shout out to Arctic Fox True Crime. I happened to be scrolling, and I saw he's always uploading, articles when it comes to the missing, the latest, missing updates, and I appreciate him for doing that. Let me see something here, and that's how I found out about Jules' case. Jules Sky has been missing since February the 2nd of this year. The 37-year-old was last seen at the residency she had been staying with her boyfriend in Halifax County, North Carolina. Jewel's mother, Lisa Sky, told Dateline that after not hearing from her daughter for longer than usual, she reported her missing to the Weldon Police Department on March the 3rd. Here's another picture of Jewel. So it looks like her mother, and Jewel had a kind of, relationship to where they don't really, Jewel doesn't really, report to mom very often, but mom would still hear from her quite often, if you know what I mean. But maybe not as frequent as, all the time. It has here, Lisa said she waited a bit since she and Jewel would sometimes go for a few days without speaking. She'll stay away from me maybe a few days, but that's about it, she said. And she'll be like, Mom, I'm sorry. I don't want to be away from you. I love you. We have our difficulties because I'm a mother and she's a daughter. That's what children do. So she stayed away and I let it go for the first month. So the mom let it go for the first month. And then she decided to go ahead and report, that her daughter was missing because it's like she was going a little too long, okay? She was going for a little too long. Let me see. Lisa says she started to get nervous when on February the 17th, Jewel failed to call one of her sons on his birthday. Jewel, three children, had been staying with Lisa in Weldon at the time of their mother disappearance. Lisa said it's unusual for her daughter to go this long without contacting anyone in the family. She never stayed away from her children, nor her sisters. She loved her family, she said. She'll never stay away from us because she knows we love her no matter what. According to Lisa, there has been no activity on Jewel's bank accounts and her social media has been shut down. Dateline spoke with Weldon Police Chief Christopher Davis, who said that authorities have not found any helpful information from Jewel's account as of yet. Lisa believes that her daughter may have met with foul play. I don't think she has been in danger because I don't think that my daughter is here, right? Because ain't no way in this world she would stay away from her mother or her children and her sisters this long, she said. So her mom feel like, her daughter may have, succumbed to foul play because there's no way she would have gone this long without, her daughter not contacting her. So she feel like something has definitely happened to her daughter. She was a beautiful girl. She was beautiful, and I pray that what I'm saying is not true. But as long as she's been gone, I don't think that my daughter is alive. And that's Jewel and her mom. A picture of her and her mom. Well, mom of Jewel, we know with God all things are possible. Um, Her family did not ask me to do this reading. This is just a labor of love. And I'm just going to see what I'm able to pick up in the spirit. being led by the Spirit when it comes to this case. I'm not here to accuse anybody of anything. Let me just say that. I always say let things play out. So whatever you hear in this reading concerning Jewel Sykes, it is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started with this reading, family. Let me see here. Jules is 37 years old and will be turning 38 on June the 5th. Wow, how ironic. You know, and today is the 6th of June. She is 5'7" and weigh around 190 pounds. There's a $15,000 reward being offered by the Eastern North Carolina organization team cold case for information that leads to an arrest in this case. Anyone with information regarding Jewel's whereabouts is asked to contact the Weldon Police Department at 252-536-3136. All right, family. I'm going to go ahead and get started now. You know me, a lot of time I do like my own little private readings behind the scenes to get idea what I'm looking at. Let me just say that. I am picking up when it comes to Jewel that she's someone very private. And that's someone that don't put their business out there on Fifth Street. They tell you the very minimum, if you know what I mean. And she keeps a lot to herself, okay? She keeps a lot to herself. And I had to say allegedly, but that's what I'm picking up about her. She may be also a closed-off individual, and that's pretty much somebody that just, you know, keep to themselves. And as far as what's going on with them, you know, they keep it to themselves. Let me just say that, okay? And they can also be known to shut down, and they don't let you in also, okay? I'm also picking up on, it's a good chance Jewel could have been very secretive as far as what was going on with her behind the scenes in her personal life. I am picking up on living a double life. It just depends on what Jewel was into. Let me just say that. And this is no victim blaming or anything like that. This is a non-judging zone, okay, family? I'm just letting you know what I'm picking up. But anyway, I'm letting the Spirit do the talking, okay, family? I'm letting the Spirit do the talking. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put her picture here. And I will share with what came out in the first reading that I did, okay, family? I have here landmark. Something about a landmark is very important. So this definitely stands out, a landmark. I'm not really sure what this means, okay? You just never know what people are into or who people are affiliated with. It may not be Jewel, it could be somebody else of interest. But I have here professional organization associate. So someone that's associate, that's a part of a professional organization. And that could be anything, okay? I think about groups, okay? I think about groups. So let me be the judge when it comes to that. Next I have question who the Joker knows. Who are they related to? The Joker would be the suspect as far as anyone that could play a part in Jewel's disappearance. Now, it is stated that she has 3 children. Let me just say that. I don't know their ages. But it has here, being told or forced to abort unborn child. This could be a past energy. A lot of times, Spirit will reveal those hidden things that's going on with the person that only her loved one would know or anybody close to her would know about this. Do not wish to be found at this time. And this could be the case, okay? She may not want to be found at this time. Now, I could also get this if she deceased also, okay? It's been time this came out and the person was deceased, but I'm just a messenger, okay? Maybe she don't want to be found at this time. It has here something about money, okay? Something about money is a factor in this scenario. It has here, secret groups, ritual gone wrong, silence, no one speaks up. So there the word groups is popping up. Now I think about drug dealing, dealers with an S. I think about that kind of group, gangs, that kind of group. It's all kind of secret groups out here, all right? And I think about also people that are affiliated with, you know, crime. That's a group also, okay? It has here warning signs. It has here mentally feels trapped. You want freedom from something or someone in an unpleasant situation. Stop putting me down with your words. It has here question mom boyfriend. I'm not accusing him of anything, but it may be something that he's not thinking about right now that he may know about, okay? Maybe, those conversations that he may have had with her, it may be something that he may know. Or he may know more than what he's saying. It has here changed your life. Just letting me know that the path that Jewel was on, she was in the wide path. And that wide path is full of distraction. It really depends on what she got caught up in, okay? But it's pretty much getting caught up in the wrong things or the wrong individuals, okay? I think about self-sabotage as well. Getting involved with the wrong individuals. There are things or a individual that she needed to release, but like I said, I think about self-sabotage, holding on to the wrong things or the wrong individual, okay? That can, bring you down if you don't, change, if you don't let it or them go. It has here together again. So, I don't know if she met up with somebody that she knew or hooked back up with somebody together again. Seeking love and attention from all the wrong person. It has here they are married. Now, sometimes I can get this, and the person may not be married. Maybe the person has a significant other, okay? So the individual might not be married. It may be somebody that she knows that already have a significant other, okay? Or this maybe can be, the situation that's with her and her children's father. She may not be married, but I can still get something like this if you have a common law of marriage and you're living with somebody. Holding on to someone or something that needs to be released, present or past. Attention. They target their victims when they are alone, single them out when they're distracted. So on this particular day, she was not distracted. She wasn't focused. Let me just say that. And that could be for any reason, okay? She could have been drinking, allegedly. She could have been, maybe if not self-medicating, she could have been doing some other things that had her distracted, but she wasn't distracted on that day at all. She wasn't focused. Situations, trickster around, cunning and crafty, uses tricks to steal, liar. Now, we did see that message, something about money. So, I don't know if her money was taken or, she was doing things behind the scenes as far as, ways of, making money. But anyway, money is a factor here, right? Money is definitely playing a factor. I see secret groups can be like an organized crime organization, I think about, like, for instance, trafficking. I think about things like that, selling sex. I think about things like that as well. Okay, I'm going to put this back in and reshuffle. Oof, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Hold on, family. Sometimes the energy gets so strong and these cards just fly out everywhere. Okay. I'm going to reshuffle and see what come back out. And then I'm going to use my clue deck, try to get an idea of where she could be. I like using these decks because they can give an idea of how things kind of played out. Even though it's allegedly, you know. Like I say, I like to let things play out, but somebody could definitely resonate with this spread that knows her. Please know that. And before I reshuffle, I want to send my love and prayers to her family members. I'm so sorry what you're going through. I wish this on nobody. It's nothing like not knowing, but I am praying that your loved one will be found no matter what. Definitely safe and sound, but I'm praying that she will be found no matter what. And I've been keeping you in my prayers. And this is a labor of love, so if anybody happens to be watching, there's a loved one, you can reach me behind the scenes. Check out my About Me section, and you will see my email. And also, if you wish for private reading as far as the family, check out my About Me section, and you can see all the readings that I offer, okay? Guys, this right here is just a labor of love. I'm just trying to help to assist. All right. Holy Spirit, lead all truth and clarity about Jewel Sykes. Seeking clarity about Jewel Sykes. Let it to her disappearance, who's involved. We'll let up to Jewel Sykes' disappearance, who's involved. We'll let up to Jewel Sykes' disappearance, who's involved. Seeking clarity. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, we're looking at some illegal, unlawful organizations, family that's playing a part in this. Okay, like I said, you know, it is allegedly what I'm saying, but I am led by the Spirit. It looked like Jewel got caught up dealing with some. Well, let me just say this: behind the scene, I'm picking up. I'm not saying that this is the cause of her disappearance, but it looked like, you know, she was living a double life. And what I mean is doing her behind the scenes, doing things to where she was keeping it to herself, if you know what I mean. You know, even it was her business, but you know, she was just doing things behind the scenes, as far as ways of making money. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, now remember the message that said landmark. Now this right here says near a church. So in that area, for those who happen to be watching, you live in that area where Jewel lived, remember the word a landmark, okay, in that area, and also near a church. Important landmark that's near a church. Okay. Taken somewhere and dropped off. Sex sales, money and trade, business. And none of this is my opinion now. I'm just a messenger. Sex sales, money and trade, business. It has here drug user. Somebody is. And remember, the Spirit did say that she was, on that particular day, she wasn't focused. Not saying that she does drugs. I don't know what she does, all right? Just a messenger. It has here drug user. Somebody is. Choosing to accept and believe their lies in the dark. Somebody lies, okay? In the dark about somebody. Situation. Left by choice, ran away. We also saw they wish to not be found at this time. But see, everything really depends on the timeline. You know, okay, if she happened to, you know, run away for whatever reason, maybe she got caught up in something and she couldn't see a way out. You know, did somebody catch up to her? Not a priority to the authorities, allegedly. It just lets me know things are, this case right here is moving very slow. This case is moving very slow. It doesn't mean it's not a priority to the authorities, but for some reason, it's moving very slow. And only I can think of is due to lack of evidence, okay? And plus no body right now. Being moved to a new location. No good upcoming news at this time. So it's gonna be a while for her family to hear any news, okay? Because they have to find her first. At least hoping that somebody will speak up. News, no good upcoming news at this time. And actually, this is the only news the family's going to get if they happen to, be led by this, to watch this video. So for any of you who are on any kind of Facebook groups and they have her on there, I'm definitely share this information. I appreciate it. For financial gain, prostitution, sex for sale. Allegedly. No cameras on or working. And if there was on, it could have been turned off, if you know what I mean, or tampered with. Illegal selling drugs or sex. Situation, falling for temptation. This just says present event, okay? Fighting back, cannot stand my ground, feels powerless. So it could be more than one individual she could have been in conflict with, or it could be one individual that could have overpowered her. They are in denial and brainwashed, won't accept or hear the truth. Response to their trauma, lack of emotion, unable to think, feel, or react normally. So according to the spirit, she had experienced some trauma. Like for instance, allegedly, if she was sexually assaulted, that's trauma to a person also. Somebody forcing themselves on you. But I'm trying to give you an example, okay? It has here family rivalry. When one of them throws a stone and hides their hands behind their backs. So something about family rivalry. I think about somebody that, have a stone and they're throwing it at somebody that's their family and then they hide their back. And they say, did you hit me? No, I didn't do it. Okay? Things like that. Or something more sinister. If it, it just depends on which family the spirit's talking about. Clue the word closet. It can be an actual closet, or it can be something that somebody is into sexually behind the scenes, but they don't want to be exposed. So it just depends on what this means. But it says closet. Clue the word closet. And scorned by ex-lover, wants payback revenge. So somebody could have set her up. But it says right here, ex-lover. Now, if she's presently with her children's father, it wouldn't be him. It would be an ex-lover. But if they're not together, like I say, it just depends on what this means. It says scorn, ex-lover wants payback, revenge. So a person like this can set you up for a fall. And then we also saw children, father, something like that. Oh, well. Alrighty. I'm getting ready to end this. This is part 1. I'm getting ready to start on part 2. And I want to thank you all for your love, supporting my channel. As you come in, please show Miss Jewel Sykes some love, okay? All lives matter, and her story definitely deserves to get out there more. But it takes for us all. It takes for us all to care, all right? And hitting that like will push the YouTube algorithm out there more, and we can more people will be able to see this reading concerning Jewel, who is presently missing. So next, I would definitely on part 2, I would start on my clue deck, it would kind of give me an idea of some additional background information concerning her disappearance, as well, where she could be. So far, I got landmark in that area, important landmark, and I got a church, near a church. That's what I have so far. Okay, family? And actually, in part 2, I'm going to use these 2 decks. Okay, my Divine Shadow Self Oracle and my Clue deck. So, love you, family. Part 2 is next on the missing Jewel Sykes.